You're listening to Let's Talk with Jason B., coming from the greatest city on earth, Flint, Michigan. Broadcasting from the studios of FlintTalkRadio.com. And now, your host, Jason B.
Welcome, everyone, to the Let's Talk with Jason B. show. I am Jason B. What does the B stand for? Beautiful. No, not beautiful. That was last week. The B stands for bodacious. I just made that word up, bodacious.
Do you remember watching Sanford and Son?
What the heck? I haven't even said what we're talking about, John. You just zipped right in here.
Sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. I blew the timing thing. All right.
Jeez. Do you want to? I got an extra chair. You can come sit with me. People, because people have been wondering. They're like, what is John, what does he look like, I decided to have a call-in or a contest. You can write your or draw a picture of what John looks like, and then send it in, email it, put it on a message to the Let's Talk with Jason B Facebook page, and whoever has the closest or funniest resemblance gets a prize. I just made that up just like that. It's a nice prize. They're nice prizes. But anyways, we're going to talk about, what's with Sanford and Son?
Every time he was Fred G. Sanford, and he always changed what the G stood for, like, granddaddy or whatever. He changed it every week. Every time he brought it up, he had a different meaning what the G stood for. So
I like the thing.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, don't encourage me, all right? Don't encourage me. Today, we've got a very busy show ahead of us. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. I mean, I don't know about everybody else. I had a busy weekend. Did you have a busy weekend, John?
I had a weekend. I can't say it was busy or not.
No. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes I'll get like really busy weekends or weeks in general, and then, I won't get anything. So it's always up and down. But yeah, I had a really busy weekend. So I'm going to talk about what I did, and everybody's going to like it because you're watching. Or if you're not watching, then you're not going to. Then you probably didn't like it. But anyways, so we're a busy weekend. We're going to talk about sports because everybody likes sports. So we are going to talk about sports and more sports.
Yeah, I even like sports. I was a champion shadow boxer.
Every time I box my shadow, he always wins. I tire out before him. So.
He's a sneaky bugger.
They are sneaky. I tell you, every time I go for the punch, I nail it, and I'm like, oh, and it hurts. But he always won. But yeah, no, I did sports, I guess, a little bit in high school. Not much. I did a lot of everything. I did a little sports. I did a little music, a little band, a little choir. I did a little drama, a little sports. I tried the chess club for a while. Oh, I hated that. I am not good at chess, I am no Maurice Ashley. Who's Maurice Ashley? A grandmaster of chess. Who's that other guy? Bobby something or another.
Bobby Fischer?
Bobby Fischer, yeah.
But he's gone now.
What do you mean gone?
He passed away.
What?
Yeah, he passed away about in 2000, 2001, something like that. He wasn't that old. He really wasn't that old.
I liked Bobby. No, I don't even know him, but we're going to talk about sports. And we're going to talk about, I wrote this all down, so a little bit of Michigan State. Do you like college football?
I went to U of M, and I never went to a game because I went to U of M Flint. And back then, when I first started there, we used to have it depended up on your standing, like class standing.
Which is why I got this mug, by the way. Go Blue!
From down there in Ann Arbor?
Yeah.
Do you ever go down? You've been down there during game day?
Once, a long time ago.
It's like almost as much of the population comes in as the city holds it every day anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, there's they can hold 114 some thousand people.
It's the largest stadium I think in the United States, or maybe even the world.
Probably United States.
Yeah, United States.
There's some
huge.
soccer soccer ones that are weird. Do you think soccer's going to catch on in America?
And it's gotten. Well, I was going by the suburban districts. I could see them playing. Like the other day, I was out in the Goodrich and Grand Blanc area, and it was like there were a lot of people out on those fields playing there.
Yeah.
I got 2 soccer fields right down the road from my house at the Whaley Park, and 2 years ago that was really involved, but now you don't see it.
I'm not talking AYSO. I'm talking
Professional league?
Yeah, like
I don't think so. I don't think
think so either.
I don't think so.
You going against powerhouse NFL, you're not gonna. Speaking about NFL, I got the new NFL video game, the new one.
Madden or?
Yeah, Madden. That's it. I stink at that game. I tell you. I thought. Well, geez, it's got Barry Sanders on it. It's 20. I figured this is my philosophy. I thought, I'm not what they call a gamer. I don't know. Like, I played I might be a gamer. I played video games once before, so I could be a gamer, I guess. Is that what a gamer is? If you play video games once before?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't play it all, so I mean, I played Pong when I was a kid. That ping pong thing.
I know what Pong is.
Played it for a half hour. Said, this isn't fun, and I never went into any video games after that. It just bored me.
No, me too. I know, but I figured, well, it's 25 years in the making for this video game. So I thought, I mean, if it's my first video game in 25 years, that ain't a bad thing, right? Right?
After 25 years of development, it should be pretty amazing.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying if it's my first video game I bought in 25 years, that's a good record. I mean,
I'd say it's a real good record.
Yeah, that doesn't consider you a gamer or anything, does it? I guess I'm not a gamer. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? Let's keep focused here. We're talking about sports. Oh, I got a thing. Oh boy. John, let me ask you something. Do you get nowadays people are doing all kinds of weird stuff. Like, I'll say something to somebody and they'll respond LOL or something like that. What else is there? There's LOL. There's got to be other ones.
LOFMAL, like laughing on the floor with on my butt, ass, or whatever. Yeah, I never.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
You can't say that.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It's your show.
Jeez.
But no, it's like, laughing out loud or laughing out loud. I think it's supposed to be laughing out loud.
I know what LOL is, but I'm just saying a lot of people use it. And I'm like, my grandpa just died, and they'll respond LOL. I'm like, what? That don't make no sense. And now the worst thing is, people are doing all these smiley face things. For the longest time, I thought I didn't know what they were. But you know what a smiley face is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. I thought it was all messed up stuff, and I'm okay with that. But, that's real funny. Real funny, people. America, you're just so hilarious. Ha, 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 ha. I won't tell. It doesn't matter. By the way, if you're interested and you want to listen or call in, do that number. Or if you want to anonymously text me, it's 810-869-7810. You can anonymously text me. Leave your anonymous text. And it might be anonymous to me, but not to the government, because they are probably monitoring my things. Hey, but I'm not getting political, so we're doing a lot of other things. Guess what else I heard on the radio? I run the newspaper. Do you read newspapers? I do still. So
I don't get them anymore. No, the Journal I didn't like, and I still don't. And
hey, I got friends that work at the Journal, so I'm not going to tell you what I really think about it. But anyways, and then you got your OMGs. Oh, let's not go there though. But anyways, so LOLs, you crazy punk kids. That's what you are. What?
You know what's really funny is, like, one day I was talking to somebody who was from the Middle East. It was a woman from the Middle East, and she was quite nice. And she was a Muslim, though. And she responded to something I said. She responded to something I wrote, with OMG. I feel like saying, aren't you supposed to put OMA? I mean,
Oh, John, watch it. Red flags. Whoa. I get that, but here's the thing. I have a lot of Muslim friends on Facebook. Once you're one Muslim friend, next thing you know, you got like 20 more friends. I mean, that's cool because I'll tell you, I just bumped over the 1,000 friend mark the other day on Facebook. So if you're listening and you want to be my friend, that's cool. If you want to follow me, that's cool too. But I just bumped over the 1,000 friend, and I asked them. I said, so do I get, I sent a message. So do I get a thing like a mug or something, or a scarf or something for 1,000 friends? Guess what they said?
What they say?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They did not respond. I'm like, you jerks, I can't believe it. Here I am, 1,000 friends. I don't even get a response, I tell you. But anyways, so a lot of things are going on around here. Can you believe, John, the summer is almost over with?
It's disgusting. I don't like fall and winter. Do not like it.
I like the fall. The fall is my favorite. If you guys want to call in and tell me what's your favorite season and why, I'll tell you my least favorite season is the summer. Yeah, that's right. I don't like the summer. Why? Because it's hot and it's sweaty and people want to go to the beach, and I don't like sand, believe it or not. Don't let these Hawaiian shirts fool you folks. It's all a facade. This is all smoke and mirrors, I'm telling you, summer it's okay.
How about that
It's
surfboard
okay.
on top of your car?
What?
That surfboard that's on top of your car.
John, don't be telling people about what I do after. Jeez, okay? If I want to go surfing, I'll go surfing. But no, I've never surfed. But you know what I have done, which I'll tell you, I just did this the other day. I ended up going on, I went skydiving, believe it or not.
Serious?
Yes, I am.
You jumped out of a perfectly good airplane.
I don't know if it was perfectly good.
Or near it was still in the air, right?
It was flying. Yeah, it was still in the air. Well, what it is I don't know. Have you ever skydived? What's the craziest thing you've ever done, John?
Oh, I don't know. The statute of limitations might be still inactive, so I'm not going to go on that route. But anyway, no, actually, I've only been in a private airplane once, and I've never been on a commercial flight.
They're expensive. So no, I ended up. Well, here it was. A friend of mine. She called me up, or we were she was Facebook stalking me, and I don't know if anybody ever does that. Call in if you have, and let me know why you Facebook stalk, or what's so awesome about it. I don't stalk people too much. I mean, that's illegal, I guess, I suppose, but I don't know if it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal or not to Facebook stalk, but regular stalking is illegal. Just to let you know. But
that's what they told me anyway. But
yeah, and so anyways, we were at the bookstore, and she was telling me that she was going to skydive, and I said, yeah, I'll skydive. So, and it just came up. I mean, it wasn't too much. It was like only a little less than $200, and I don't think that's too bad, because you've got the airplane, you've got the fuel, the equipment, the instructor, things like that. So it was interesting. The plane itself was very small. It was a 4-person plane plus the pilot. So 5 people in that tiny plane. It was one of those propellers. Like, I remember that there is the guy, he got out, there was somebody, and he would have to turn the propeller like this to get it started, like the Price is Right wheel, he'd like, and he would thumbs up, and then they would get it started. So that ain't really a good thing to go about, and then we ended up it was me, because there's only 4-person plane and 3 of us jumping. each one of us, since we were beginners, would have to put on, have an instructor tied to us or whatever, Literally, they would tie a piece of string or something. So it wasn't very safe. No straps or anything, just tiny little string. And I thought, are you sure it's tiny little string? And they're like, shut up, we're the instructor, I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So here we are, we're tied up, and so it was me, my instructor, and two others guys who've jumped before. Apparently, and I found this interesting, apparently, after, and this varies, price varies, but after you get your certification or license, and after you take the course or whatever, pay for your equipment, jumps, guess how much jumps cost?
$75?
Lower.
50?
You know what? You're done guessing. If you want to call in 208-1854, 810-208-1854, you want to guess how much they cost? If you get it right, I will give you a prize. I can't tell you what it is because I don't know, but it will be a good one. Maybe some candy, maybe a gift certificate. So call in and guess how much they cost.
Candy? Candy might be one of the possible gifts.
I don't know, like a bag of candy or something.
Okay.
I've got like old candy from Halloween, like 3 years ago, so people can get that for a prize. It's still good, right? Candy doesn't go old, right?
Candy doesn't do well. It's not like wine. It doesn't improve with age.
No, you don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, that's crazy talk. So I'm up in the plane, and we're like 200 feet up, and it's shaking or whatever, and we're like, oh boy, because the turbulence is so bad, and I end up. Once we get to 1,000 feet, things started settling down. 1,500, 2,000 feet, we're in the clouds, and I'm thinking, oh boy, the pilot guy, the pilot can't see anything. I can't see anything. He can't see anything. I thought to myself, I said, hey, how do you know where you're going when you can't see anything? And he says, well, I read the instruments or whatever. I'm like, that's crazy. That's weird. How can a little instrument tell you where you're going? Okay, yeah, a compass, but big deal. So, a compass doesn't let you know exactly how many feet you're up or whatever. So, anyways, so we get to, I think it was like 8,000 feet, and by this time the temperature has dramatically dropped. It was like 88 degrees on the ground, and it was like 20 degrees up in the air, maybe 35 or something like that. So it was a little chilly, comfortable, but still chilly. So the guy tells me, he's like, all right, time to sit up in my lap. I'm like, whoa, buddy, whoa, that is not how I fly. There is no lap sitting for me. You know what, when I was young, I didn't even sit on Santa's lap. That was weird. All I would do is shake the man's hand and said, Santa, I would like this, this, and this. And then I would leave. I would not sit on his lap because that is just gross. That is gross. I'd be like, Santa, I want this, this, and this. And I never got what I wanted, but, they were weird things, so expensive stuff. But, do you have any Christmas stories?
I never believed in Santa, so I was like the black sheep of the neighborhood because I wasn't like most kids.
Well, I just want our young viewers to know that I believe there is scientific proof that says Santa is still alive.
Well, I'll let you present that later, but anyway, it's like I wanted a suit of armor for a Christmas present.
What?
The knights wear, the knights wore, back in the medieval times.
Yeah, I know what a suit of armor is.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, but I never got it. So but I never asked Santa for it.
Well, that's dumb.
I just put the word out there, and my family didn't react on it. So.
Well, suit of armors, I guess, are expensive. If you want to call in and tell me what one of your craziest Christmas gifts were, that'd be awesome. I'd like to hear your calls. Or text me. That's 810-869-7810 for a text. Please leave your name and a brief message. Or call us in at 810-208-1854. I like to hear what you guys have to talk about on Christmas.
So you're at 8,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm at 8,000 feet. So anyways, so I'm sitting on his lap, and it was really weird, but whatever, because that's not what I do. So here I am, and we've got this thing. It's like a watch, but it's not
altimeter.
Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants over here, Mr. Genius.
Watch Point Break,
My producer's a genius. Who was in Point Blank? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Not the
Keanu Reeves and.
I hate Keanu Reeves. No wonder why I didn't see it.
It was also Patrick Swayze in it, and Gary Busey.
Gary Busey's good too. I can't stand Keanu Reeves. The only two good movies he's ever done is Speed and that other one. What's that other one? Matrix. Speed and Matrix. The only two good movies.
That was an interesting movie.
Everything else is stupid. I don't even remember. Keanu Reeves is on my I do not like list. So is Halle Berry. So is all kinds of other terrible actors. The guy on Twilight. The whole Twilight cast is on my I do not watch list. I don't know if anybody else do not watch list, but there are some terrible actors. I was like, Keanu Reeves.
Who's your favorite actor though?
What?
Who's your favorite actor?
Favorite?
Yeah, who do you think's really good? Who do you think's really
I know what favorite is. I never really thought about that, It's this whole, I guess it's a positive thing, which is probably why.
Anyway, so you're 8,000 feet.
Hold on, I'm thinking about my actors, John. Jeez, stop pushing me around, John. My goodness. My favorite actor would be Bill Cosby. I like Bill Cosby.
He's an actor?
Yeah.
I thought when I was a kid, he was more of a comedian. Like, he did stand-up. They used to get records.
Don't age yourself, John. Don't age yourself.
That's where I like the expression "don't date yourself." I'm the only one that would, so I date myself.
Oh, touche. But anyway, for John.
Yeah, I'm burning myself. So.
Yeah, I'm at 8,000 feet, and we're getting all strapped up. He ties the string in double knot or whatever, and I'm like, oh great, double knot. That makes me feel much better. So, and then finally 10,000 feet comes around. I don't know where we're at. Everything's just completely blown up. I don't know where we're at. I mean, not like blown up. Never mind. That's a bad word, blown up. I tell you, don't do that. Blown up is a bad thing, especially with planes. So we're up there, and everything's totally cool. And I see the door. The door opens, and then the next thing you know, because I'm facing the back of the plane now, because there's only 4 of us, we're all facing the same way. So I'm facing the back of the plane. And imagine me like this. And next thing you know, the guy behind me, one of the single guys, I don't know if he's single or not, but he's a single jumper. I'm single, wink, wink, ladies. I don't know if he's a single jumper though. So he'll jump out, and and I'm sitting there, and I see him. He goes. Next thing you know, from the window, it's like, phoom! I'm like, what the? I swear he got sucked up by the propeller or something, And then, before you know it, the other guy goes, phoom! Right past, right past the window. He just, phoom! And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. And I look down and I don't see him, and then it's my turn. And mind you, it's just a 2x4, a rickety 2x6 sitting or welded on, and and the guy pulls me up on it, and because I don't want to go. I don't want to go anymore, but he's like, no, you got to go. So he pulls me up on it, and I'm standing there on the rickety 2x4 as the plane is still flying 10,000 feet. Mind you, I am outside the plane. I am no longer in the plane. I'm like doing what they do on these movies, And so, except this is real life. And I'm standing outside the plane. at 10,000 feet. And it's literally, my life is flying by me. Literally. The whole world is flying by me. Literally. And next thing you know, he's like, 1, 2, arc. And arc is the term, the fancy term that they use to fall. So I'm grabbing onto my suspenders, and I'm falling in, and I got my feet are kicked back, and my chest is sticking out, and I'm just going down. 40 seconds of complete free falling. No parachute, nothing. I'm just falling for 40 seconds. And it goes by so fast. The next thing you know, from 10,000 all the way, it drops to the 6. And when it drops to 6,000, that's when you're supposed to, he gives you a tap on the shoulder and you pull the chute, If you don't pull the chute, then he pulls the chute. If he forgets to pull the chute, then you're pretty much dead. So it's splat, But anyways, speak life. So here it is, 6,000 feet. I yanked the thing. And whoom, I'm just pulled up, and I'm telling you, John, it is the most uncomfortable feeling. I've never felt something more uncomfortable in my life, except that time my aunt wanted me to eat that potato salad. That was uncomfortable too. But this was physically uncomfortable. It was, because the parachute just goes right up on your area there. We're not gonna keep it clean, so, and not weird, and not, never mind, it's already weird. But so and I'm just flying, and it was a perfect landing, and I got pictures I'm gonna post soon, and I'm pretty much awesome. That's all I have to say about that.
That'd been cool though. I wish I'd have let you borrow. I have a small camera to come out on a helmet. That'd been a cool thing to capture.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, that'd been really cool. Now, where'd you do this? I was in this area, or?
Central Michigan University type area, Mount Pleasant. We went gambling afterwards. No, we didn't. I'm kidding.
That's a gamble right there.
Kidding. I'm kidding. No, we didn't. No, that is a gamble. Yeah, gamble with your life. But
what was your family's impression when you told them you were going to do this?
They're like, "Thank goodness, it's about time you get out and do something." And I'm like, "You're right. It's not like I don't have the money. It's not like I don't have the time. Why don't I do something?" And that was my philosophy, John. It was. What do the kids say? YOLO. You only live once. Remember that. You only live once. And so I thought, well, I'm just gonna have adventure, before it's too late, and I really settle down, and have a wife and kids and 2.5 dogs or something, or however that goes.
Yeah, the neighbor's got the other half of the kid. That's where you can even things up, right? They cut the kid up or the dog up, and the neighbor's got the other half.
That's gross, John. That's
well,
gross.
I always wonder what they get the half a kid at. I mean, it's like, is it like a baby or something?
I think it means a dog. 2.5 kids. Like 2 kids and a dog is what it means. But anyways, I want to talk about sports, John. Psst, sports. So don't interrupt me. All right. So here it is, guys. The moment is upon. Oh, wait. Listen to what I just came up with. I want to talk about sports, and here it is. We came up with this not too long ago. It's my new sports intro. So enjoy. Sports. I love my sports. It's almost done. Sports. Give me more sport. I came up with that myself. Doesn't that sound good? Do you like it? I think it's classy, America. It's a good sports intro. That was me, if you didn't know. Sports. That was me doing the sports thing. I want to talk about, because here's the great thing. Finally, fall is upon us, or really close, and we have college football. Yay! Because I don't mind baseball, but it is so boring. The hundreds and hundreds of games they play. I'm like, yawn, yawn, yawn. Except, I think the Tigers are doing great. You know, I really enjoy those. I am surprised about how good they're doing. Probably one of the best in baseball. I think only the Braves and Dodgers are in front of them, maybe. I don't know. I don't have it right in front of me. I've got a few things, though. So I'm really excited about this. I mean, has anybody seen the Tigers? That's the thing. I've not been to a game. You know, call in at 810-208-1854. Let me know, why do you go to a Tigers game? What's your favorite thing about that game? Or send me a text, 810-869-1854. Leave your name and a short message about why you like the Tigers or the games themselves. I haven't been to a game this year, you know, and I really wanted to, but I couldn't find anybody to go with. And two, it just kind of, you know, it was there, and then it just flew my mind, and I'm like, oh man, I think it's too late now, you know. Probably. I think they're almost done. Like a few, like 29 or 28 more games. So I just letting it go. But I really liked them. I don't know if anybody saw the Tigers over the weekend. Max Scherzer is now 19-1. I'm like, whoop whoop, 19-1. That's good. I mean, that's pretty good. I could probably do better, but you know, he's not doing too bad himself. I think it's the third pitcher since ever to go 19-1. I know Roger Clemens did it in 2001, and some like Buddy Holly or something did it in 1892 or something like that, long time ago. But who cares? It's not statistics, and which is another reason I hate baseball is statistics. They're so boring. If you have a job doing statistics, I'm sorry, I really am. But couple questions I wanted to throw out there to the people. Question one about the Tigers: do you think they're going to go to the World Series? Do you think that they have enough depth and enough oomph to make it to the World Series? And if so, do you think they're going to win? Who do you think they're going to be against? You know, and so let's say they make it to the World Series. Who would be your starting pitcher? Would it be Max Scherzer or Justin Verlander? I mean, they're both. I mean, Verlander, from what I am seeing on screen here, is he's played 27 games and he's 12-9 right now. And I'm like, that's not with a 3.68 ERA and a 1.36 WHIP. Don't ask me what those mean. You know, the WHIP thing, I have a idea, but it's a family show, so I can't tell you what it really means. I mean, hey, whatever he does in the bedroom, that's fine with him. But yeah, so anyways, I would probably, so I don't know which you would take, Scherzer or Verlander, and tell me why, and let me know exactly what about, I mean, do you think Max Scherzer, I always used to call him Shyster, Max Shyster, but that was a long time ago. Do you think Max Scherzer is the best player in Tigers history? Is it Max Scherzer? Is it Miguel Cabrera? You know, both those guys are doing great. Cabrera is doing pretty awesome. I'm looking at the batting percentages right now, and it looks like Cabrera, he's had 474 at-bats, 94 runs, 170 hits, 43 home runs, 130 RBIs, and 3 SBs. Oh, stolen bases. That's what SBs is. I thought it was some weird disease or something. So 3 SBs. Good for him. And I hope he has no weird diseases. If so, that's okay, I guess. Anyways, but yeah, so he's doing pretty good too, I guess, from the statistics, I suppose. I mean, whatever. I guess they're big numbers. 43 HRs, home runs, 130 RBIs, runs batted in, and a bunch of other boring statistics that you guys probably don't want to hear. Call in. Let me know what you think about... Guys, I'm looking at the time. It's already 4:30 in the evening, or afternoon. If you're still watching me, wow. Congratulations. I should give you prizes just for watching me right now, because nobody's called in. I've got no guests. I've got no fancy videos to show or pictures to show. Visually, this show is horrible because you're just looking at my face, and my face ain't that pretty. So I'm surprised if you're still looking at it. Although I am I guess what a lot of people do is they'll turn it on, they'll watch it, but they won't watch it. They'll just listen to it, And so it's like, what the? So it's really strange that, whatever. I mean, I don't blame you. I'd listen to it too. I wouldn't look at me. I'd listen to me for sure. I don't even know if I'd listen to me. I don't have a Morgan Freeman voice. Oh, that voice. That is something else. I tried out for Visa once, to be the Visa sponsorship. It didn't work. It didn't work. I tried out for the Aflac too. Aflac. That didn't work out so well either. Michigan football's upon us. Whoop whoop. I'm looking at the dates right now. The schedule this Saturday. Michigan football. This Saturday is their first game against Central Michigan. Do you think they're going to win? I do. I'm pretty sure they're going to win. 3:30 p.m. Check your local listings. It's probably ABC or something. Or no, with Central Michigan, it's probably the Big Ten Network or something like that. I'm looking, my questions are, and I wrote them down in case anybody was curious. I'm looking at the schedules, and it looks like, to me, who do you think is going to be on top? I think the AP poll or the coaches poll, one or the other, ended up... Oh, do we have a call? Nope, no calls. Never mind.
Nope, we thought we did, but it was just a text for me, though. Sorry.
Thanks for rubbing it in my face, John. If I should fire you, but I know that's not going to happen. But that's... No, I should get fired if you ask me. Who do you think's going to win more games, Michigan or Michigan State? I'm going to say Michigan because I've got this cool mug to go with it, Even though they've got the harder schedule. They've got Central Michigan, which seems pretty hard. Akron seems pretty hard. Connecticut and Minnesota both seem very difficult. I think the easy games are going to be Penn State, Michigan State. I'm pretty sure Ohio State's going to be a walk in the park, even though they went undefeated last year, It's Michigan. So I'm really worried about this first game, Central Michigan. Hopefully they can pull it off. Michigan State's got an easy schedule. They've got Western and stuff. I think the hardest ones they play is Notre Dame, Michigan. I cannot seem biased here. And Nebraska. Those are the hardest games. Maybe Northwestern.
You got to call her about the sports thing, man.
It's about time. Hello, you're on Let's Talk with Jason B. I am Steve Smith. No, I'm Jason B. I'm kidding. Talk to me.
Yeah, my name is Fred, and I know a lot about sports.
What is that, John? This is
another call. You're getting real popular, so.
Oh, great. Now everybody's calling me. Fred, go on. Talk to me.
Yeah, I like sports.
Good.
All sports. Any sport is pretty cool.
I'm sure.
I like sports.
What is your favorite sport, Fred?
Probably mountain biking. That's probably my favorite sport.
I don't think that's a sport, though.
I also like disc golf a lot.
Gosh, you sound familiar. Man, these guys, I don't know who this guy is. Disc golf and mountain biking. I've got a friend.
So, I think Verlander probably is going to take them all the way. That's what I think. That's baseball, right?
Do you even know? Guys, one at a time, please, people. One at a time. We've got one line. Wait till this guy is done talking with me, and then you can call in after him. I appreciate you calling. Verlander, huh? Wow, you mountain biking and disc golf. Verlander, that's a good. And why do you think that, Fred?
Because I saw his face on a billboard recently, and he just looks like a winner.
He does, doesn't he? Wow, and he, he
looks like a winner.
He dated Kate Upton, she's very attractive. No, get out. No, it's my show. You get out. No, Kate Upton, she's good looking, I guess, if you're into that thing. But whatever. I mean, by into that thing, I mean that type of girl, not into other. That's just weird. So that's just weird.
So if he dated a girl named Kate Upton, do you think that his pitching, like he was pitching too high for a while?
You mean like drugs or something? No, I don't think he was doing drugs.
Because her name was Upton, he was throwing too high.
Sure, okay.
Upton. He raised his pitching up a ton. So that's my sports guess. So
you are. Thank you for calling, Fred. I appreciate the call. Okay, you have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Wow, good old Fred. I wish I knew who he was. I really have no idea. But, man, Fred, he sounds like a good guy, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's one of the millions of your fans. See, the past few weeks you've gained a lot of momentum. I mean, now Facebook's saying that, you can't have any more friends on your Facebook page for your show.
Yeah.
You're becoming a legend,
Well, I will pay you your money afterwards. All right, now listen, guys. A lot of people are telling me they've tried to call in again. We had a caller. His name was Fred. We've only got one line, so call in. Let me know what you think, because it's awesome. I also want to talk about all kinds of neat stuff. Bucket lists. For everyone who has a bucket list, let me know what kind of bucket list you've got, like what are some of your things that you most want to do. That's what a bucket list is, things that you want to do before you die. I saw that movie. It was dumb. I wish I didn't, but it had a good philosophy. Bucket lists. What do you want to do before you die? Is it skydiving? I went skydiving. Is it kissing a girl? I've kissed a girl. Is it punching a homeless man? I've done that too. Hey, we got a caller. You're on Let's Talk with Jason B. I'm your host, Jason B. Let's talk.
Hey, Jason B. This is Fred.
Another
I called you last week. Fred from Grand Blanc. I called you last week.
Fred,
a little bit of advice on my relationship status.
Yeah. How did that go, Fred?
Well, it went pretty good.
Of course.
I don't know yet.
No, of course it worked good because I am a relationship guru. Thank you. Proceed.
Yeah.
So
we went on a date.
Ow!
And everything went on okay. We went to Red Lobster.
Oh. Nice.
Oh yeah,
nice. Real fancy. They've got a good a thing on like all you can eat shrimp, $15.99 or something. So from what I tell, if you like shrimp.
I didn't want to act like a pig though, so I just got the lobster.
Smart idea. Smart idea.
It was good.
Well, I'm glad. We're talking about sports. You have anything you want to say about sports? Go.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the college football, I suppose.
Yes, me too.
I'm a Michigan fan myself.
Wow, me too. Wow, I'm sure there's quite a few out there though. So do you think they're going to do good, Fred?
My gut says yes. Yeah, I think they're going to do pretty good.
Great. Do you think
they might even hopefully they just beat Ohio State, huh?
I agree. You could get now, because if you're not into sports, you don't understand the rivalry that Michigan and Ohio State have. Now, thanks for the call, Fred. I appreciate that.
Hey, thank you for your relationship advice.
And
it
thank
did
you.
wonders.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Goodbye.
Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
I'll
Goodbye.
talk to you next week.
Yes. Oh, great. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I dated a girl once. We went out. I don't know. John, did I ever tell you this? I dated a girl once. I dated a girl once from Ohio. We were in University of Michigan. And it was, did I tell you this story? We were up on this hilltop. Very romantic hilltop under this big oak tree. A candlelit picnic, and the sun was setting, and I'm like, this scene is beautiful, but not as beautiful as you, And she was just, whatever. She was putty in my hands. And real quick, before I go on, I want to let you know one more time, please. We appreciate your calls. We want you to keep trying to call in. We've only got one line right now. Our other ones are down. But keep trying one more time to call in because we want to hear what you have to say. Anyways, so here we are. We're on this hilltop, and I'm about to propose to her, and she says, did I tell you this story already?
I think you did, but you got a few listeners now that I probably didn't hear it.
That's
so you're in the middle of it. You got to tell it now.
I'll tell the story now. So we're on here, and I'm getting ready to propose, and I'm going down, and I'm about ready to say something, and she's like, "Well, I've got something to say to you too." I'm like, "So what do you have to say?" And she said, "I am moving." And mind you, this is before Facebook. This is before the internet. No, we might have had dial-up or something, But anyway, so we're down. I'm like, "Oh no." And I said, well, I'll go wherever you want, I'll follow you wherever, I am like a puppy and you are my dog food or something, And anyways, yeah, so that didn't go over too well. Guys, I would not recommend saying that. That is not a good pickup line. Hey, baby, I'm a puppy and you're my dog food. Don't do that. So just a little relationship advice for Fred out there, if you're still listening. So anyway, she's like, I'm moving. And I'm like, great. This is great. So I said, and she's like, I'm moving. And I'm like, where at? She said, Ohio State University. I'm transferring. And I'm telling you guys, my heart sank. And I started bawling. Literally, I've never cried so hard in my life. I don't cry. Like, my grandma died. Did I cry? No. My dog died. Did I cry? No. My, whatever, I don't cry. But I cried for this one because I loved her. And she went to Ohio State. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. So I get up, I walk away. And as I'm leaving, I guess the candle fell, and I'm looking behind me, and it's a big flames. She's standing in flames, and I don't know if she's alive or dead still, but it doesn't matter because she's from Ohio State now, and that's the point of the story. John, what do you got for me?
You got a caller.
All right, you're on Let's Talk with Jason B. Let's talk.
You gotta stop saying that Ohio State story.
Hey, who is this? Who is this, Fred? Because I'm tired of Fred calling. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, John.
Three Freds, no waiting. No.
3 Freds in a row. Amazing. How is that possible? What are the coincidences of 3 Freds in a row? So, Fred, please tell me, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk.
I'd like to talk to you about some Michigan football.
Whoop, whoop. Michigan football. Go. What do you think?
Or college football in general.
No, don't care about that. Michigan football. What do you think their record's going to be? Go.
I think they're going to be 8-3.
Oh, who do you think the 3 losses are going to be? Go.
Notre Dame. Maybe Nebraska. And unfortunately, maybe Ohio State.
Oh, that's blasphemy. Oh, cut him off. Oh my gosh. No, I'm kidding. Don't cut him off. Not yet. Soon though. I'll give you the signal, John.
Everybody's saying they're going to go undefeated. Ohio State is, so.
Yeah, no, I just can't swallow that. Ohio State.
I can't either.
You don't understand. It's like, it's like you cannot. No, it's time to beat those guys once and for all. Well, actually, they did win last time, but that's beside the point.
They're saying Braxton Miller for Heisman.
That's another thing I don't get. Heisman, and the game hasn't even started yet. How are you going to talk about Heisman anything when there hasn't even been one game, They're talking national.
Well, you got to build the hype.
Oh, the hype. Oh, get off your high horse, you liberal biased media and your hype. That's ridiculous. Hype, ESPN, hype. Hey, Fred, did you see the Fox Sport 1 network? Have you seen that yet?
No.
Oh, there's a new network that's trying to rival ESPN, and I think it's a good idea because ESPN talks too much. They're talking heads, and there's no sports. I want to see sports. I like sports. Give me sports. You know what I mean?
I've seen quite a few sports on ESPN.
Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, thank you. But they're all sports that they're all sports that they cover. They're not going to cover the weird stuff like tractor racing. I want to see tractor racing. That's a sport. That's a sport, right? NASCAR's a sport.
What do you think about the Johnny Manziel situation?
The Denzel Washington? What?
The Johnny Manziel situation.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you.
The autograph.
Yeah, for those of you listening, if you're just tuning in or have actually watched the whole thing, congrats. No, Johnny Manziel, apparently he is the quarterback for Texas A&M, and he ended up getting paid by a booster for autographs and stuff like that, autographed memorabilia. Me personally, I don't like it. Now, there's got to be a balance because these kids are getting free education. Did I get free education? No. I had to literally sell my left kidney to pay for a semester of school one year. I don't have a kidney anymore. And I
don't know if you know what the word literally means.
Well, you know what? Hey, John, cut this guy off. We're done talking. I can't believe. I know what literally means, buddy. All right? Gee whiz. Tell me. The people.
What do you think? Do you think he signed the autographs or not? He's saying he didn't.
I'm saying he shouldn't have if he did. If he did, shame on him. He should get punished.
I think he absolutely did.
Oh, I'm sure he did. It's not like they got stamps or something where you can just I don't think they got he signed them. He signed them. He should get punished. Take away.
And is that action? Should they take the Heisman away from him because it wasn't a football thing? It was off the field. You think he should get the Heisman taken away?
I was just going to say, yes, take the Heisman away.
You think so?
Make an example. I am a man of extreme measures, right
You're a man of opposites.
What? No, extremes.
You're a man of yes, you are.
Extremes, yes, I'm extreme. I am extreme. I am extreme. Just like that, So anyways, take it away. Make an example of the kid. In fact, get rid of them. Get rid of them forever. Ban them from sports forever. Yeah. Get them on some island or something. Let them fly away or something. Sail them to an island.
Put them on Patmos like John the Baptist.
Yes, and then he starts seeing all these weird things. Do it, probably because of the drugs or something. Do you think that was what happened to John the Baptist? Do you think he was taking drugs?
I don't.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I don't think they had LSD and the high hallucinogenics that they do now. Maybe.
All right, well, anyways, I'll let you go. I'm making a pizza.
Thank you. Oh, good. Save some for me. All right, thanks, Fred. I'm glad you called. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wow. John, 3 Freds in a row. That is amazing. And they all talk sports.
We should subtitle this The Fred Show.
Might as well. I mean, my gosh. 3 Freds in a row. What were the odds of that? And do I know any of them? I don't know. Because I'm on the radio. How can I tell? Maybe I know some. Some of the voices sound familiar. Do you think I have a familiar voice?
Not actually to me. I mean, but if they're your friends, I certainly wouldn't recognize them. But I think you got callers out there listening to the show that maybe don't really know you personally. That's that's what we're here for. You know. They want you. You want to be like the next combination of Howard Cosell and relationship expert, right? John Gray or something. Right?
Who is Howard? Oh,
Howard Cosell.
I know who he is. This is Howard Cosell. Yeah,
that's actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. You get no raises for that. You know that.
Okay. Well, let's see a raise from nothing to nothing. No.
A raise from 0 to 0 is math experts 0. That's a little math for you.
Too bad our governments don't learn that though.
Oh, government needs to take math class all over with they need to learn how to add and subtract simple numbers, because you cannot keep printing money that is... John, look what you're doing. This is not a political show.
Economic one, but it's tied to everything, so...
That's right. It's economics. That's right. It's not politics. It's economics, people. We need to learn how to do our money. I budget really bad, but I budget, really bad. I don't know if you all budget. You should have a certain amount of money for fun, a certain amount of money for extra fun, and a certain amount of money for the most fun. Those are the 3 things I budget: fun, extra fun, most fun. Everything else is just like,
See, people can watch a show and get all kinds of stuff: sports, relationships, your high flying adventure, and also about financial advice.
Absolutely. You budget. Trust me, people. You budget for fun, extra fun, and the most fun. And you have to prioritize in life. That's the thing. If you don't prioritize, then you're doomed. So that's my advice.
You're supposed to pay the utility bills before you buy that jacket, right?
No. Unless, if it's fun, maybe the utility bills. But if it's the most fun, if it's in that category, no, you go for that. Forget your power. You've got a nice jacket. You don't need heat. You've got a jacket, Oh, John, did you ever see... Oh, man, I wish I could talk about this. Darn, we're almost up. Can you believe an hour is almost gone by? I can't believe it.
It is. It's almost up. Yeah,
I know. That's what I just said. It's almost up. I know. Anyways, there was so much more I wanted to talk about, but we'll have to do that for next week, I guess. You know what? If you're still watching after an hour, congratulations. I appreciate you and your listening ears. There's a lot more I want to talk about. We're probably going to talk about sports again, just so I can play that cool song. If you didn't hear the song, go back and check it one more time. Yeah, I made it up myself. Sports. Anyways, so we're going to talk about more sports, about how Michigan State did, the good and the bad. I want to talk about, nobody called in about their bucket list, though. I was hoping people would do that. Maybe next week they'll call in and they'll think about it and be like, yeah, Jason, I kind of want to do this, this, and this. I was thinking run with the Bulls. That would be interesting. But we'll see what happens. Let's start small. Maybe do the Crim. Hey, the Crim was last week. Call in next week. Tell me if you like the Crim, guys, because tell me if you ran it. Tell me what you thought about it. Tell me everything. And there's just a couple other things I want to talk about, but we are going to call it a day today. I am surprised that we're done now. I had a nice going away song, but I don't like computers and me don't fit well, so I will sing you a tune as we fade away. Are you ready, John? Good night, sleep tight, have some cookies and milk. And that's all I got. But anyways, I should probably try out for American Idol. Good. Well, tune in next week, same time, same place, flinttalkradio.com, 4 p.m. And I look forward to taking more of your calls about all kinds of stuff. And I hope to hear from you next Tuesday. So take it easy. Goodbye, America.